Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a really powerful idea that artificial intelligence isn't just another piece of tech. It might actually be the start of a completely new kind of evolution.
So let's get right into it. This question, it gets to the very heart of what it means to be human right now. We're going to explore it by looking at the two great evolutionary tracks that have shaped our world, the one that nature built, and, well, the one we built ourselves.
Okay, first things first, we gotta set the stage, right? Let's talk about the original biological evolution. This was the operating system that ran life for billions of years, and it operated on a timescale that is almost impossible to imagine.
So, for all that time, life's progress was basically governed by two really simple but incredibly powerful principles that Charles Darwin figured out. First, every new generation has these tiny, random genetic changes, kind of like typos in the code. And second, the environment acts as this brutal filter, deciding which of those changes get to survive and get passed on. And it is just mind-bogglingly slow. Seriously, look at these gaps. It took over 1.5 billion years just to get from a simple cell to a slightly more complex one. This was nature's way, billions and billions of years of random trial and error.
Which brings us to the big mystery, right? If we're just another product of this unbelievably slow, random process, what makes humans so dominant? What was our cheat code?
A lot of people just assume it's our senses. We see better, we hear better, we're just physically more advanced. But is that true? Let's actually see how we stack up against the rest of the animal kingdom.
Okay, so when it comes to hearing, we're not even close to the best. A bat can hear frequencies 10 times higher than our absolute peak. They're experiencing a whole world of sound that we literally can't even imagine.
And our vision? Yeah, it's good, but it is dwarfed by birds of prey like eagles. An eagle can spot a rabbit from 3 kilometers away. So the evidence is pretty clear. It's not our physical hardware that gave us an edge.
So here it is, the crucial point. Humans found a shortcut, a massive hack. Instead of waiting for our bodies to evolve, we started augmenting our kinda mediocre bodies with external tools. And this changed everything. This simple idea marks a fundamental break from Darwinian evolution. We stopped letting nature iterate on our bodies and started iterating on the things we held in our hands. This created a second, parallel, and much, much faster track for development. And that brings us right to this second evolution, our technological one. And this evolution operates on a completely different clock. It's not measured in generations, it's measured in innovation. Just look at how the pace of innovation has compressed. You've got thousands of years between the wheel and the printing press. Then it became hundreds of years, then decades, and now? It feels like game-changing tech drops every few months. This is technological evolution at light speed.
All of this acceleration has led us to a turning point. Our tools are no longer just passive extensions of our bodies, like a hammer or a wheel. They are becoming intelligent themselves.
This whole revolution is powered by machine learning. And the key concept here is that it allows a machine to learn from experience and from its environment without a human being having to explicitly program it for every single scenario. It can adapt.
And the scale of this learning is just staggering. To understand it, think of a parameter as a single little knob the AI can tune as it learns. The human brain has about 86 billion neurons. A model like GPT-4 has 170 trillion of these tunable parameters. We're talking about a complexity that rivals biological systems, but one that can be updated and improved almost instantly.
So where does all this leave us? Well, as our technological evolution overtakes our biological one, we're gaining the power to redesign the very rules of our society. We can actually rewrite the source code. So let's look at one system that's in desperate need of a rethink, our economy. In nature, things like height or weight tend to follow a bell curve, but our wealth distribution is profoundly skewed. The bottom 90% of people hold just over a quarter of the total wealth. The argument is that this isn't a failure of individuals, but a failure of the system's design. So what could a redesigned system look like? Well, one proposed vision is something called intellectual humanism. And the idea is to use the immense processing power of AI to manage and build a fairer, more purposeful civilization.
This system aims to correct the failures of the past. By using AI to guide a natural distribution of resources and eliminating inherited wealth, the whole goal is to create a true meritocracy, where everyone can contribute based on their unique abilities, not their starting point.
So as we seize control of our own evolution, moving from the slow crawl of biology to the lightning speed of technology, the ultimate question isn't what AI will do to us,
but what we will choose to do with it. That's the challenge and the opportunity of our time.